up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is Rob, your local problematic Leo, and today on A Gay Guy Does Not Play, we're gonna do a little bit of a rambly stream of consciousness video, specifically talking about when you just don't feel like gaming, and trying to figure out exactly why I'm in this current headspace. Now, if I'm going to be completely honest with you, I feel a little bit like everything everywhere all at once. Like all of these other things are screaming for my attention, and I just kind of can't get a grip as to where I need to be or what I'm looking at the moment. Because to be honest with you, the last thing on my mind is focusing specifically on a video game. And I think as I was kind of going through this, because believe you me, I actually have 2 different videos ideated and one's even recorded for, and I just can't bring myself to do it. And I think it's mainly because when I came back to recording for the channel, I really wanted to, you know, have fun and be creative and do things that I love, and that's honestly what brought me back. The thing is, at this moment in time, every video game that I play just feels like a chore. Now, I think this is a long time coming with Warframe. I think everybody already knows. We called it the Daily Grind series for a reason, because it felt like the daily grind. And I just, as much fun as I was having with the Deep or the Elite Archimedia, I don't know exactly what the naming of it was, I just don't feel like I want any shards. I really don't. I do need to go back in and I need to get my, I'm assuming that we've already got the last little bit of the ephemera, so I probably need to go and knock that out real quick. But again, that feels more like a chore than anything. Like, I just don't feel like picking up Warframe right now because all it feels like is this kind of like unrewarding, going nowhere kind of grind. You know, there's like, I'm good with Deep Archimedia, you know, I've done Steel Path, like everything's set. And when I look at all of the things that I could do in Warframe, like there's still a couple like Tenant and Kuva weapons that I need to pick up, none of which I'm very interested in. Let me know how you guys feel about the Tenant Glaxion and the Kuva Sobek, because I think that those are actually going to be pretty popular weapons, especially with augments. Ooh, I gotta work my way through Nightwave too. Ugh. And here's the thing, there is no joy when it comes to that statement. There's not like, ooh, I can't wait to the next prize. Ooh, I can't wait to get, you know, the new gene masking kit for my Kavats and Kubros. But there's just, I'm just like, I have to do that. And then, of course, as many of you guys know, we just took a look at it on the channel as well. The first Descendant just came out, and it is definitely feeling quite grindy. Not that I mind it, but what I do mind is that I don't know if it's very well optimized, because I can play Warframe and the graphics on Warframe are absolutely spectacular. The lighting is amazing. The particle effects go crazy. And I feel like in the first Descendant, it's not all of that. The abilities are definitely not spectacular looking, you know what I mean? There's no spectacle to all of it, and yet somehow it's eating away more of my computer than it should. I definitely get like a lot of like drops in performance, which is really, really strange, and I'm just assuming it's either my computer is very old, which it is, and I do need to upgrade a few things, or the optimization on it is just not fantastic, because I don't know, is it just me, but like I feel like the graphics in Warframe are just way more like just over the top and spectacular, right? So I'm like, why is my computer having trouble with this kind of like basic bitch shit, you know what I mean? And then when I look at the first Ascendant, I don't even necessarily know, especially because Nexon, after looking into it, does not seem to have the greatest history of handling what is it called? Like microtransactions in their games. And the reality for me is, I'm a wallet warrior. Like, I don't buy everything. Like, I'll grind some stuff out, definitely. I don't mind that at all. But the issue for me is, I have less time than I have money. So I would like to spend the time that I use to make money in order to apply it to the game. You know what I mean? Like, I grind at work, so I don't have to grind at home. And the amount that they want me to grind for basic ass shit, I don't know. I'm just like really not into that right now. And I'm kind of looking at what the game has to offer. And it seems fun, but also I kind of feel like this is probably going to go the way, like, I see the call coming down the pipe that it's going to be a lot like Warframe. Like, what do we have later down the line? We do have the cool Colossi battles, but I'm going to be real with you. Like, you do the Colossi battles and they're fun and they're challenging, but I don't know if there's any reason to return to them after you've beaten them like a couple times to get all the parts from them, right? After that, I'm just like, ooh, okay, so what do we have now? Is it just like a dick measuring contest to see how quick you can take down a Colossi? I don't know. But that doesn't necessarily seem all that fun to me either. And I'm looking at the characters, and there are a couple that grab my attention, but there's nothing that really like makes me go, oh, you know what I mean? At least with Warframe, even though it's polarizing sometimes, where you sit there and you're like, yeah, I that's definitely not for me. You know what I mean? And there have definitely been some times in Warframe I'm like, that's definitely not for me. And then I pick it up and I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing here. I see what you're making happen. I'm kind of excited about that now that I get my hands on it and I've like understood the concept. But like, I don't know. In the first Ascendant, I'm like looking at what they've dropped and I'm like, I don't know about that. That does not seem all that great. There's a couple that I have my eye on, but there's a video that I need to make for the first. This is the other video that I was ideating. That I have an issue that is roadblocking me from making any more Descendant videos. And I can guarantee you, unless you were on my stream that day, you will probably not know what angle I'm coming from when it comes to it. It's just, I don't know. There's something that's telling me to like take a pause on that game for a minute. Like, let it cook and let's see how the devs react to certain things, and let's see how, you know, the whole situation of the whole thing develops, at least. From my opinion, I don't know. Those were just words that I strung together that absolutely led to nothing. But like on the other end of the spectrum too, this is what I'm talking about when I say like everything everywhere all at once. I feel like the draw to do these chore-like video games is less enticing than some of the other things that are going on in my real life. Like, I just got a new car, and I literally was like, you know what? This new car smell is not kicking it for me. I don't know what it is. The car is beautiful and wonderful and amazing. But for some reason, like, that new car smells a little sour. And it is, like, new car smell. So a part of me like went on a quest to go get some like really good smelling like air fresheners for the car. It's really weird, but like I was hyper focused on that. And I think it's mainly because of the fact that that brought me joy, you know? Getting a car freshener for my car brought me more joy than playing a video game. And it's little things like, oh, running into Target and finding some organizers that would be absolutely perfect for like my, like, what is it called? My shelves, my bookshelves. I was like, oh my God, let me get that set up. And then of course, The Boys is about to have their season finale, so I had to do a catch up on that. And then a lot of people were talking about how good the Acolyte is. And let me tell you, I am not a Star Wars person. I don't like Star Wars, but the storyline for the Acolyte was really interesting for a while. I'm trying to, like, it got to a point where I was like, ooh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Ooh, where are you going from here? That's where I'm at right now. And then of course we also have, I still haven't watched Inside Out 2, you guys. Oh my God. See, this is what I mean. This is what I mean by everything everywhere all at once. I still gotta watch Inside Out 2, but also Deadpool and Wolverine is coming out, right? And then at the end of the month, okay, before the end of the month, there was a birthday that I was really excited for one of my coworkers, and I like blew up all of these like, I was really annoying. I did a lot, and I wanted to be annoying. And I'm scared for the payback because my birthday is at the end of this month. So legitimately, I just feel like I'm just being pulled in so many directions, and the last thing that I want to do is something that isn't meaningful. And at this point in time, when I look at what I have to play, I'm like, yo, none of this excites me. Like, the last thing that I want to do is to be sitting in front of a computer doing something that, like, I don't find exciting, you know? And I'm very curious to see if this is something that you guys ever feel. Because I don't know, I feel like video games are an escape for some people. For me, video games are more like, let's do something fun. It's not necessarily an escape, but it's like icing on top of the cake. Does that make sense? Like, the cake is good. I'm not trying to run from the cake. Actually, I am trying to run from the cake because my next quarter's goals is I want to, like, even though I've been putting on muscle, see, I'm also at the gym. I'm also at the gym 5 days a week. So now I'm actually tracking my weights to see if I can kind of, like, start lifting heavier and doing all of that kind of stuff. So it's like, oh, okay, well, now I kind of want to, like, lean up a little bit because, like, I've been putting on the muscle weight and I don't know if the fat weight's going away. So it's like, so I've, like, got that going on and I'm, like, excited because I'm seeing progress at the gym. Like, there's, like, some little shoulder things that are going on, some little neck things. I'm like, oh, okay. Filling out those shirts. Okay, maybe I'm not filling out the shirts kind of nicer, but, like, the frame is framing. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, so that's coming together. And here I am sitting down in front of this computer feeling like I gotta do my video game chores. Right? I don't know. Let me know if you guys understand the way that I'm feeling. Toss that down in the comments below. Are you guys feeling like these are like chores? Because I almost feel like I need to put these in my planner. Like, don't forget to get ephemera from event so that I can remember to do it, because otherwise I would not be drawn to playing or doing it, right? I don't know. It's just a weird time because then all of a sudden my creativity kind of goes along with that, where it's like, well, you don't really feel like creating something that you feel like is a chore. But at the same time, I kind of did make a promise to myself that I would try to stay on top of and post regularly on the YouTube channel. So it's like a little, I don't know, maybe I should start posting more on the second channel. Let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. Can you understand? And if you made it this far in the video and you kind of like made it all the way, number one, feed the algorithm. Number two, leave me an emoji of how you are currently feeling about your state in video games. Maybe it's like the face with like the hearts around it. You're like, yay, it's great. Maybe it's like, you're like, this is great. And it's like the upside down happy face. What did people use the upside down happy face for? Because I don't know, but I like make up something for it. You know, I'm like, oh, there's something kind of wrong here. Or the melting happy face. I like that one a lot too, but I don't think I'm using it right. Anyway, let me know how you guys feel down in the comments below. Can you guys relate? Are there other facets of your life that you guys are exploring? Do you want me to cover other facets of my life? I don't know, but that about does it for me for now. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your body. I will see you guys soon, okay? Bye-bye.